Hey everyone, Gav here. Don't mind the gameplay in the background while I talk about this, or do mind it, I don't know. Uh, I come from the deep roots of the old commentary community back in like 2014 onward, where you would have like Counter-Strike gameplay surf while they talk about something stupid, I don't know. But hey, if it works for TikTok, it works for me. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about like the state of the channel and where I'm going, because I know I've been working on stuff in the background, but y'all might have been like left in the dark in terms of the actual channel output and uploads, especially lately. It's been a bit quiet, so yeah. I wanted to let y'all know I'm still alive and I'm still making stuff. It's just taking a while because some of these projects got a bit more ambitious than writing and then simply recording audio stuff. Like it got a bit nuts. So first up is Corrupting Dusk. Of course, I'm still making that, and that is different from my other audio roleplays in that it's more of a drama than it is focused on the listener being a character. So far, the first 2 episodes are live to listen to on YouTube, of course, and episodes 3 and 4 are available on Patreon. There are going to be 7 episodes total, at least for the first chunk. And once, I'm sorry if you hear the car in the background, I can hear their small penis from here. What I want to do is, once all 7 episodes are complete and on Patreon, then I want to start uploading the episodes weekly onto YouTube for a little more consistent schedule. So hopefully that'll give y'all something to chew on as it goes live. But if you want to listen to it early, it's on Patreon for every patron, as well as YouTube membership. And yeah, on top of that, I want to continue making more audio stuff. I got really burned out for a while, and then when I was done being burned out, I then had to work an actual like get out of house job mostly for afternoons to evenings, which really, like, combine that with wanting to actually spend time with my friends and roommates, that really took a lot out of my schedule from being able to work on audios, and I couldn't focus on audios even though I wanted to. I just couldn't, and that was really unfortunate. I tried to, fit in some time here and there on my off days, but yeah, overall that really screwed me over. I also want to get into making a potential future Starline series. I've lately been kind of secretive about what I'm working on, and I don't know if that's really translating well, because I want the initial reveal to be like, bam, there it is, have at it. But I'm wondering if maybe transparency is more the way to go. I know Starline is like my thing, and it's a universe I'm really enjoying building up on. At the same time, I also don't want it to be a universe people get sick of, like, oh, do I need to watch blah 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 in order to understand this one, like modern MCU? No, I want Starline specifically to be a thing that anyone can jump in at any time. Like, everything, I wrote Starline 2 specifically so that, like, if you watch the first one, you'd understand a bit more of what's going on, but everything you need to know is in 2. That's the same going forward. I want things to remain self-contained enough to be that enjoyable. But yeah, I have something, it's mostly just in planning stages. I have like most of a first episode written that I did forever ago, and I just need to pick back up if I want to continue that project. But what's taking priority right now is actually an audiobook that I am recording. It is Bloodbound Reawakening by Chase McPherson. Right now, I'm about halfway finished with it, and I'm kind of reading it live as I record, or like I read it and then I record the chapter by chapter. And so far, I'm really enjoying it, and I think if you are into vampires and a lot of like conspiracy and corporate and political intrigue kind of stories, not really political, but like that kind of vibe where it's like there's a lot of secrets buried within secrets, and you're like slowly unraveling, and you're getting hints at the start that make sense toward the future. It's a lot of fun just unraveling a story like that, and that's the kind of story that this is, on top of featuring queer vampires, so that's a plus for me. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun to record, and if you guys enjoy that, then keep an eye out for that. We're talking about, once it's closer to being finished, how to share it and get people hooked, and I'm thinking later, once time comes closer to the audiobook's release, I'll probably upload maybe the first chapter or so onto the channel so that you guys can check it out, and if it's up your alley, then you can go ahead and listen to the rest. But yeah, on top of that, this is probably this is far in the future, kinda. I'm working on it right now, and I have been for the past few months. I'm making a video game. It's a lot. I'm currently still very new at learning to program and piecing together just how to make this work. But it's been a lot of fun, and hopefully things shape up. And what I want it to be is a survival horror game set in the Starline universe. On screen right now, I'll probably edit in footage of what I have so far. That being very basic things like the player has health, they can take damage, they can interact with things in their environment, they can hit tab to pull up an inventory, and then they can scroll around the inventory and look at the items they've acquired. Simple stuff like that. And I've been having a lot of fun putting it together, as well as enemy AI. There's an enemy in the game we've dubbed Ruglorbo, and it follows you around, or it'll patrol, and then if it sees the player, it'll chase them, and if it gets close, it'll damage them, or at least try to swing to damage. You can probably dodge it if you're quick enough. But yeah, it's gonna be very inspired by classic Resident Evil, where you'll be making a lot of decisions on the fly as you go back and forth around large sections of maps, and you'll be debating on how much ammo you should spend, or if you should risk trying to run past enemies that could potentially attack you and make you take damage, and you'll be managing a whole ammo and health resource economy, pretty much. And every moment of the game will be spent debating that tense question of, should I shoot this enemy? Should I shoot it so much it dies so I never have to worry about it? Or should I just hope that it never gets to me and I'm safe enough? Stuff like that. And I also want to lean harder into psychological horror elements. And yeah, right now I'm currently just working on making the systems of the game work. It'll be a while before I start putting together levels that are playable and really start representing what I'm going for. But for now, it's a very simple mock-up, I guess, of everything you see here is placeholder. Of course, the inventory UI isn't going to look like that at the end. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing if this can be completed. And as the game becomes more and more, I guess, playable, I was thinking of adding it to Patreon, letting people basically play the demo of the game if they're subscribed to Patreon, and just making consistent developer updates as I progress in making the game. And I hope that's something that interests y'all. If it is, and if you want to play a game set in the Starline universe, we'll see. I can't say where it'll be uploaded. I'm probably thinking Steam, but I don't know the whole process behind that. But overall, I guess Steam is the default PC platform to, put your game on. And yeah, if things start looking more complete, we'll get a clearer picture of where exactly things are going to go. But yeah, I can't really think of anything else to add. That's kind of everything I wanted to talk about. But yeah, we have Corrupting Dusk still under development, and you can listen to episodes 3 and 4 early right now, and the other ones when they're finished in the future. Maybe more Starline stuff. I also, of course, want to continue the story of Mind Flayer when I get a chance. And, of course, the audiobook, Bloodbound. And the video game. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I think I need to talk about. If you guys want to see anything in particular, and you think that things would be better if I went direction A or B, or if I did this thing, feel free to sound off in the comments. It actually helps a lot to hear from people and to know that, hey, I'm doing the right thing and I'm not sending this channel into a cavernous spiral of doom. But yeah, that's it for now. Hope you guys are having a good one, and I will catch you later. Peace.